it's Nerdydollgirl again. Today I'm going to show you guys some options if you are interested in vinyl dolls. So that can be anything from Barbie all the way up to Dollfie Dream and Smart Dolls. But today I really want to focus on different kinds of dolls that you can get if you're not really into the ball jointed dolls, because there's so many beautiful dolls out there. It doesn't have to be ball jointed to be beautiful. So obviously I don't have every single vinyl doll out there, but just give you some rough ideas. But before I start, I actually want to show something to you. I'm nerding out. I love the movie from my childhood. I've loved the movie Labyrinth. Now, if you have not seen Labyrinth, after this video, I want you to run out and watch it, because it is weird and creepy at parts, but really imaginative, and it's by Jim Henson, so it's definitely something to watch. And with the passing of David Bowie this year, it was very hard. This is the 30th anniversary of Labyrinth. But anyways, I don't collect Funko Pops, but I had to get this one. It's Ludo. Smells bad. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. My husband's much better. But I have my Ludo now. Now all I have to get is the Jareth one, and I am excited and just ecstatic. You know, I'd take any of the other ones, but I definitely wanted to have Ludo and Jareth. So anyways, let's get down to vinyl dolls. So some of these you will know, some of these you might not know. But like I said, there are so many options when it comes to vinyl. So first of all, let's start off with Monster High. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen Monster High characters. I have forgotten her name now, but she's part fawn. My daughter's going to say, "Mom, it's just blah, 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 blah," because she loves Monster High. But I just really love this girl because of her outfit and, you know, the spiritual of her, and her arm just popped out. But as you can see, they're very cool little dolls to collect, and they pose really well. And you know, they're usually around for like the ones like her, she was about $30, but they usually have price ranges from $16 and up. But it's a really cool kind of idea if you want to have a vinyl doll and start off your collection. And they have so many different ones. So Monster High is definitely somewhere to look into. And I just think they're so cool. There's monsters, there's all sorts of things, and they have movies and everything. So yeah. So, you know, there is Barbie, but I like having really different things. So the Monster Highs are really good for that. And I actually have, they've come out, I don't know if they're going to make any more, sadly. They've come out with the big girl versions of Monster High. And here's Claudine. I just thought she was so cool. And again, she's a bigger doll. But she's still the Monster High characters. Now she cost me, I'm in Canada, so this is she was about $40 Canadian, so I think she's around 25 to 30 in the US, but she cost me about $40. But once again, like, it's a really good you know, inexpensive option if you want to start collecting dolls, to have something really unique and different. And you know, you could carry her around at any doll convention or just anywhere and take really cool pictures. So Monster High. Love Monster High. Now, the first thing that I got into when I started collecting more expensive dolls was Tonner dolls. Now, I've mentioned them before, but I have never shown you guys examples. So this girl here is Tyler, and she was my first ever Tonner doll. And as you see, she's really beautiful, got a beautiful painted face. Now, I'm going to warn everyone, there's going to be dolly nudity just because I want to be able to show you guys like the different body types and stuff. So, when she first came out, she had the, this is actually a second version of her. I think the first one had just the straight arms. So I think this is the second version of her, but as you see, I'm going to take her little dress off. I actually gave this one to my daughter because she wanted to start collecting. As you can see with her body, it's just, you know, it moves, sits, but it's not very articulated. But this girl was a second edition, I think, and you know, now on eBay you could probably get her for around $10 to $20. So even though she's not as articulated as some of the other dolls that I have, her face is just beautiful. You can also take off the head and put it on a newer version of the body, but the coloring I think might be a little bit different too, so you should definitely check into that. But yes, this is Tyler, and then this is Carrie. She is, I don't think they make this sculpt either anymore. Sadly, I'm not really into the vinyl dolls as much, just because I've gotten so obsessed with BJDs. But she has, I think, the newest version body. I don't think they've updated it since now. You can please comment if they have. Now she's the small bust, but as you can see, she's articulated, and she's articulated at the elbow and at the wrist. So she is, again, a gorgeous, gorgeous face, and is very, you know, beautiful and just, it's like, I always hate this, but it's like a big version of a Barbie, but it's so more detailed and their clothing and everything. So nude for her, I would say you would probably spend between $60 and $100, depending on the sculpt and how hard it is to find. But again, it's a pretty good option if you are just starting out on dolls. And eBay and Prego, which I'm going to put down in the box below, are really good places to look for secondhand dolls, because they don't have to be brand new for them to be awesome. So, oh, and this one is actually also from Tonner. I'm going to actually start off with the Tonner dolls just to keep everything kind of organized as best I can. This is Antoinette, and she's actually wearing one of the flower wreaths that I make. Check me out on Etsy and on eBay. But she is a totally different sculpt, different proportions. I'll show you again. Doll nudity. Woo! But she has the gorgeous sculpted stomach and the very articulated body, but she's got like bigger hands, and she's just a different sculpt. There's also Elwyn, which I unfortunately don't have any more of them, but she's kind of like the size of an MSD, and you can get her in vinyl. You can also get her in resin, but again, she'd be like $300-400. But look for a vinyl version of her, and she's around $80 to $115. They're pretty popular, so it's a little bit harder to find for a good deal. And then the last Tonner company, Wilde Imagination, which is what Elwyn is. She was a different company, but I think they've combined them now. This is Evangeline Ghastly. She is super awesome, super goth. I just adore her to pieces. She is the first kind of couple years version. She's vinyl, but like a much more, I I don't know how to explain it, but it's a different kind of vinyl than the newer ones, and I just really like the older versions better. But as you see, she's not very, just got stuck on there. She's not very articulated. She's just a little bit, and her hands are kind of, some people don't like her hands because they're so big. But you know, again, I don't care because her face is just drop dead gorgeous. But the older versions, unfortunately, are very hard to find, because they changed the sculpts and everything. So when that happens, there kind of gets a demand for the original ones. But I'm guessing she'd be like up to like $200 and up. I luckily was able to get it from a friend for a really good deal, so that's why I have her. And then now let's move on to another fashion doll. Now, again, this beauty is not, I don't know why, but they weren't very popular. So I don't believe they sell them anymore. Please correct me if I am wrong. But this is a CED. And she is, I think, 19 inches tall. And she was kind of the fashion beauty that they came out with. And she's really photogenic. I'm just dropping her stand. And she can pose pretty well for the size. Just got gorgeous, gorgeous body, and could really just make beautiful poses and stuff. So she's my goddess, my big model. And they I think I've seen a lot of them go for, not very much money, like $100 or less. I don't know why they weren't popular, but I certainly love them, and I have 3 of them. The next thing, I'm just trying to keep everything organized in my brain, and that doesn't always work. I think that, I can't remember if these are by the same people as CED or not, but anyways, this company was called Daisy and Fields, or no, Summer and Fields, and this is just one of their 16-inch girls that they had. I picked her because she actually reminds me of my mom, who has passed away. So yeah, I'm not going to take all of her clothes off, but she is not very posable. I don't even think she bends her wrist, no. But she's a kind of a cute option, and they are nude, I don't even, like $30 to $40 maybe. But yeah, they're gorgeous too, and they're just a very unique look. It's all mostly 60s and 70s clothing. Now, if you want to get a BJD, but you don't have the money yet, I'm definitely going to be trying to do some research for you guys on how to find dolls that are BJDs, like true BJDs, resonant and everything, or at least be able to change their eyes and their wigs and everything, to kind of help you guys find some that would work. But this little girl, I don't know if you guys have heard of Pulpin, but they're a company that makes vinyl or plastic. It might be, I'm not sure. But they make gorgeous anime kind of dolls, and I've had a few, but I've sold them off. But this girl is Dal. She's the little sister, I believe, of Pulpin. So she's a little bit smaller, but really cute and kind of like really posable. You can actually switch up the body from the one that comes with her to a Bitsu Boys, I think it's pronounced. So that's kind of cool, but even just as I have her now, she's just with her regular body, and she's really fun. You can take the wig off. You can take the eyes out and change them with different chips. But I kind of just liked her the way she is, so that's why she's in her original costume. And I think they're around, again, like if you find them nude, it's obviously a cheaper price. But I think dressed, she was $150, but there's ones that go for much more. It depends on the limited editions, or if they were limited editions, or you know, all kinds of factors. And obviously, like Sailor Moon ones, they're very rare because, you know, it's a big fandom. So definitely check them out. And then, of course, last but certainly not least are the Dollfie Dream. I'm going to rip her wig off by trying to get her over here. And here's another one of my creations. I love making things for dolls. It's just so much fun. I just wish that I could retire off of my regular job and make things for dolls and kind of live off that, because it's very fun. But anyways, of course, this is Harley, and she is a Dollfie Dream. So again, you're looking at, for the money, you're going to be spending a lot more than any of the other dolls that I mentioned. These dolls are usually, you know, $400 or $500 and way above. I am very blessed to have a really good friend, Lola, who helped me be able to afford her for much less. So again, Lola, I love you. Thank you. But these dolls are just, you know, top quality. Their bodies are super flexible and movable. And obviously check out my my video comparing Dollfie Dreams to Smart Dolls. So again, this is a Dollfie Dream. And then last but not least, we have my mascot, Riley. She is a Smart Doll, and at this moment I'm obsessed with Smart Dolls, so you will definitely be seeing more, hopefully, of them. And again, please check out my other video for her body comparison and flexibility and everything. So those are just some options that you have to start collecting dolls. And, you know, it doesn't matter if your doll is a name brand or a knockoff or whatever. You find dolls that make you happy. You know, this life is just hard enough without worrying so much about things that are not important. So, you know, have fun. There's lots of awesome dolls out there for you to try. I'm going to be trying to do at least one video a week. I'm going to be trying to do them on Sundays, so I will upload them on Sundays. I also would really appreciate anyone's questions or comments. You know, I'm trying really hard to find ideas that might be helpful for everybody. One of the questions that I have is there anyone out there who has a doll that is needs to be restrung? Because I actually taught myself how to restring dolls, but I don't have any at the moment that are unstrung, and I would definitely like to try and show you guys how to do that, because it's really not that hard. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am now part of Patronage, I think it is. If you guys are, you know, interested in helping me finance these videos and do more stuff to you know, up the quality and everything like that, please check it out. I'm gonna put it down below. I have my Facebook page now, Nerdydollgirl, on YouTube, so I have put that link as well. And if you guys would please join it, and again, comment, questions, everything is very helpful. And eventually I will be doing a giveaway just to help promote my channel and have a little fun. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and so is Ludo. Bye. So have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Bye.